The Gatorade Cup Series is back on the West Coast for a mini West Coast swing. Here in the Gatorade Cup Series Chase Race number 5, we're here at the Auto Club Speedway for the running of the Sony 500. And on the pole, the driver looking for the Auto Club sweep. He's currently second in the point standings. California native Levi Jones in the 92. Who's outside in second is William Steven jumping up for Joe Jefferson in the 31. That's Jefferson's Target Series RCR teammate. Then in third to Amick Dow, fourth is Garrett Campbell, and Samet Oscar runs at the top 5. Then sixth we have Griffin Lynn. Seventh place is Eli Bright. Eighth is TJ Hanley. In ninth we have Denny Lloyd, and Anton Charbois rounds at the top 10. The rest goes Kovalucci, California, who's outside Alex to the 38. Then we have Jay Jefferson and Nate Norman. Behind them Anthony Hernandez and Sebastian Kugelman. Then there's Alex Fletcher and Colton Yo. Behind them Jonathan Raines and Alexander Rowe. Then there's Mathis Wells with Mitchell Collins. Behind them Marshall Burrow and Max Anderson. And there's Roman Fenway and Jonathan Buford. Behind them Carter Joey, who's outside Luke Ray in the 2. Then Jeff Wright, this is the last place he won a Gatorade Cup Series race. Derek Pritchard, the 22, is outside. Then we have Trey Wright and Wyatt Walker. Behind them points leader Riley Sampson and Tyler Fink, the 21. And there's Steven Taylor and Vince Vinta. Behind them Matt Godden and William Bullen. And there's Jake Galloway and Oliver Galloway. And in the final row, Trey Ray, the 51, who's outside 42nd, is number 43 of Carter Friesen. There's our 4G car field for Chase Race number 5, the Sony 500 here in Auto Club. Let's go down track. Time is up for 38 laps of racing here tonight in Auto Club.
Drivers, start your engines.
42 Gatorade Cup Series engines come to life for West Coast Racing in the Gatorade Cup Series season number 9, Chase Race number 5, the Sony 500. On the pole is the driver looking for the season sweep here in Auto Club. He won the race number 2 of the season. This is his 10th Gatorade Cup Series victory. Now he's looking for his 12th here tonight. And for the points, he's only 1 point behind the 15 of Riley Sampson. Jones is second in points. Third in points, Jonathan Raines is only 2 points back. And you look down, it is close behind that as well. Carter Friesen only 4 points back. Jake Galloway only 5 points back. He's tied with Anthony Hernandez as well. So about 6 drivers within a shot at the points lead, but 38 laps to determine who will be the points leader after tonight. Can Jones hang on for another victory in Auto Club? Can Riley Sampson get up here? Can someone else win it? Green flag, 38 laps in the Sony 500 Chase Race number 5. What a jump for Levi Jones. He'll lead lap number 1 over Amick Dow easily. So the 92 staying out in front. That's what he wants to do here. Because the 3, 4, 5 wide behind, that is where the wrecks are going to happen. Up in the front, leading this race, you're in no danger whatsoever. Behind, you can see how the rest of the racing. A crash can happen at any moment. And it might back there. They're already 5 wide. The CGR teammates of Kovalucci Kugelman were rubbing. Looks like the 31 Seaman moved up to get out of the way of that. And now they've gotten it back down to 4 wide. So great job by those drivers just sorting out, making sure everything's fine. But the front, still 92-22, nose to tail, first and second. Nathan Orman joins his way to third, the 24 car. His teammate Eli Bright trying to get there, but now the 17 car Joey down low, 4 wide. And for Car Joey, he needs a great chase race. Through 4 races so far in the chase, his average finish is 11, because he finished 11th in all 4 chase races. 17 wants something to go right here tonight in Auto Club. And look it up at the front. Orman has changed his way to second position, but McDowell back for the crossover, looking back for second. And Car Joey, 17, clear in 4th, has a run to these two that are side by side. And I think he's going to get to 3rd right here down the front stretch. Great run for the 17. He'll get by Nathan Orman right there. Front 3 forwards, 92, 22, 17. But Carter Joey, he wants 2nd from Amick Dow. Turn number 1. Nathan Orman 24, middle lane. Here comes Riley Sampson, 15, making his way forward. But the 95 Vince Vinta coming out to the middle lane now, down the back stretch. The 15 made some good progress forward, but now he's going to be falling backwards. Hopefully, though, he doesn't get caught in any dangerous positions right here. Looks like he will as Hanley makes a move in the 23, middle 4 wide. Orman for 2nd on Carter Joey. Levi Jones 11 as they're bailing behind. Staying right in front in total control right now of the race. Jake Galloway 11 down low, 4 wide. That's first bounce out of the top 5. Look at how they are racing right now. Nathan Orman 24. He's right there for a second. Here comes Tyler Fink in the 21 forward. Back behind them. Close. Hard racing. Carter Joey again. Crossover on Nathan Ormond. That 24 can't stay clear long enough to make a move. And Carter Joey will grab second right back. He doesn't run to Levi Jones now as they come off the corner. Oh, they're wrecking in the pack. A car's in the wall. Eli Bright, and now they're wrecking. 78 goes around into the 37. The 6 as well. 33 is Steven Taylor. 20 Derek Bouchard. They're stacking them up on the front stretch. And Riley Simpson is involved, our points leader. Samet Oskin as well. Mitchell Collins has come off. Alex Fletcher. Yellow flag. And it must have been a big crash. Not many got away from that unscathed. It's Levi Jones who started on points at every lap. He's out in front. Second in points leading, as our points leader is going to be done for the night. Riley Sampson involved in that one. So we saw a few issues there happen, and it looks like drivers will be coming down the pit lane right here. Who comes down? Who stays on the racetrack? This will be interesting to see. Does Jones decide he wants to come down? Does he think it's too early? I don't know about staying out right here. If others are going to be coming down, I mean, we got mixed bag. 92 staying out, 241, 11, 95, 13, 18. About 5 have hit the pits that were ahead of the crash. Maybe a few more as well. Car Joey, Sebastian Kukulon. Here comes Anton Charbot. Looks like he has some damage. The rest of the field on back coming down as well. So, mixed bag of strategy on pit road. It looks like these drivers that have come down are taking fuel only to try and just get some fuel packed in the car. It's going to be Tyler Fink leaving ahead of Carter Joey. So it's going to be the 21. And the 17 turned by Jeff Bright into this pit stall. And William Bull in the 3 also hits the 17. So Carter Joey's issues have just been compacted right here tonight. But the slow drive down pit road for Tyler Fink. Who will be? Kukulon or Fink? Coming to the line. Sebastian Kukulon first off the pit lane. He'll be the first off. However, a lot of cars just got on the racetrack. About 19 have decided not to come down. They're led by Levi Jones in the 92. What happened to bring out our first yell of the race? Eli Bright, one of them involved. Riley Sampson, Marsha Burrow, and some others along with Sebastian Kukulon, Alex Fletcher. So caution number 1 out early on in the Sony 500. Let's see the reason for it. 4 wide racing off into turn number 3. Mathis Wells down low. 2 teammates, the 48 and the 88. Then Coluigi up top. Right here off into the corner. Mathis Wells gets a little tight up the racetrack. Up gets Riley Sampson. 48, 88 go hard into the 42 of Coluigi. Comes off the wall. Eli then comes off. Try and get down the pit lane because he has so much damage. The 42 as well because he has damage. Down to Wyatt Walker. Sends the 10 off the racetrack. Walker does a great job controlling his car. Freezing Jay Jefferson gets spun around. There's Marshall Burrow. Eli down to William Bullen. 78, 37, 33, 20. And some others as well involved in this one. But then up ahead, there's Oliver Galloway getting down to Steven Taylor after hitting Derek Bouchard. But then after that, we had some more issues happen as the 15 got collected. Riley Sampson was ahead. Mathis Wells right there into his core panel. It looks like, oh, Fenway may have hit the 18 up to the 15. And how Coluigi got down pit lane after hitting Wyatt Walker like that is beyond me. But he did a great job. You see the 6 going down, wiping the 20. But right here, up is where the big crash happened with Riley Sampson and the others. Looks like there were some hard hits. Jonathan Beefer as well, the 62 got hit. But as you look right here, as the cars have to find Sampson, 18 Wells is sideways. Roman Fenway comes up into him. Riley Sampson around up to the racetrack. 96-22 hard. With double zero, Alexander Rowe. Wyatt Walker missed that. Samet Oskin, Jonathan Buford, Griffin Lynn, Alex Fletcher, William Bone down the apron. Then right here, Mitchell Collins hits the 15 hard. So our points leader involved in this one, he'll be done for the night. Samet Oskin will be done. So a few chasers retiring here from the Sony 500 in Auto Club. One of the chasers not retiring those, Levi Jones, the 92 has led every lap so far tonight. He's staying on the racetrack. He will be a race leader at our first restart of the night in the Sony 500 chase race number 5 of the season. Coming back to the green flag, lap number 10. Levi Jones has led every lap so far tonight. He will be a race leader once we get back to the restart. Riley Sampson will get minimum points here tonight. Only one for the driver of the 15 has put him last. Jonathan Buford, Samet Oskin, another chaser. Only 2 points for him. Coluigi, Mitchell Collins, Steven Taylor, Marsha Burrow, Alex Fletcher, Alexander Rowe, Eli Bright, and Oliver Galloway. So only 2 chasers retired in that, and they're 2 big names. Samet Oskin was kind of close. He was only 9 points back, and Riley Sampson held the points lead. 31 cars on the lead lap. 17 cars did not come down the pit lane. Sebastian Kukulon on the restart, 18th, and the 1 car he is the first off the pit lane. Only fuel, no tires taken on his pit stop. But it's Levi Jones out front in the 92. Luke Rain behind him in second. Then Matt Gunn is third. Jake Galloway fourth. Vince Vinta in fifth. There's Roman Fenway, Mathis Wells, Derek Campbell, Alexi, Danny Lloyd, the front 10. And it looks like the 31 Williams team was set to restart 14th. He'll be coming down the pit lane with an issue on the 31 car. So can Jones hold off like he did on the start of the race? We're about to find out. To the restart zone from the 92 driver. We're back racing. A great jump again for Jones. Luke Rain spun the tires from second. Jake Galloway's got a nice run there. The 11 car getting a good push. His teammate Mathis Wells goes down with him. Galloway's going to get through to third and possibly even second through 1 and 2. Great restart from the 11 driver. He's down Luke Rain for P2. And the 11, the 18, they both got some great jumps with his racing teammates. But now Wells going to ban the 11 down low 3 wide. And now he has help from Alexi, the 38 car. Danny Lloyd, 19, splits to the middle. Here comes Jonathan Reigns, the 4, another chaser. But up in front, it's all Levi Jones, 92 in control. Alexi, 38, trying to catch him. From what we've seen tonight, with how these drivers are battling for a second, just kind of shoving each other out of lane, shuffling each other out, Jones got a good time right now trying to hold this lead. Gonna put the 31 Williams doing 1 lap down. The Seaman now in a hole of this race. Al Lagacy is clear in second in the draft of the 92, trying to get a run down the backstretch. 4 wide for third behind, comes the 34 straight right, trying to help his teammate Al Lagacy out. Danny Lloyd, 19, jumping to the middle lane. Here comes Derek Campbell, 32. TJ Hanley, 23. Bottom lane moving forward. And I think that's Colton Yo, 99 car with a nice run with Nathan Orman, the 24, pushing him. Put on the 1. But no one has touched Levi Jones every lap so far tonight. I mean, they're racing hard, they're racing close, and they just can't quite get to him in that 92 car. That's continuing the push from Danny Lloyd right here down the backstretch. Does the 19 stay with the 38, or does he make the move for a second? He's going to make the move for a second down the back. Lloyd's been upside down here in the past, so he knows both ends of the spectrum here. He knows how to get up towards the front and finish well. He also knows how to flip upside down. But look at this back here. Oh, that's close. He almost got the wall. I mean, they were all over the place right there, pitching together. Max Harrison down low on the 12. Lagsy back for second on Lloyd. And I make you look for the lead. Jones got a little wider. Look at them up towards the wall. Nathan Orman, 24, almost got into it. As a hungry pack of drivers. Look at Lloyd again with the crossover. I mean, these drivers are not giving up the battle for a second. And that's just allowing Jones to pull away. Look at this 4 wide stacked up back here. Roman Fenway down low. Derek Bouchard, the 20, was involved in that caution flag. He's up inside the top 5 now. Oh, that's close. Look at Yo in the middle lane trying to separate from the 38 and the 12. With the 1 and the 24 all coming. They're looking 5 wide again to the corner. Kuklum out towards the wall. The 24 down low. The 18 is there. The 34. Look at them shoving up here. Oh, this is not going to end well. Contact being made. Around they go to the wall. 99, 18, 24, 11, and 4. The 1 is well of Kukulon. Yellow flag. 2 chasers leading them back around. Jones and Lloyd. Who gets back in front? It's going to be Levi Jones. Once again, he's on every lap. He's going to make his 14th lap led of the race. He'll lead chaser Danny Lloyd back. Roman Fenway third. Side by side. Trey Rainey fourth. Wyatt Walker in fifth. And once again, we have thinned the herd. Yellow flag second time. Another massive crash. Nathan Orman done. Mathis Wells will be done. A few more were involved. Kukulon's going to be done for the night. Remember, he was one that came down the pit lane. Jonathan Reigns involved. Trey Wright involved. Jake Galloway had some damage. Max Harrison, Colton Yo. But now the question is, do these drivers come down the pit lane? Remember, saw drivers like Kukulon and others, 18th on back, come down the pit lane. Now, these drivers probably going to be coming down the pit lane for some fuel, you have to imagine. As Jones looks like he is going to be coming in along with Lloyd and some of these others. The question is, does anyone dare stay out on the racetrack? Because at this point, you know, do the drivers that pitted there, do they think they have enough to make it? So there they come. Jones will lead the pack down the pit lane. Danny Lloyd with them. And then the rest of the field looking for some takers to stay out. And it looks like everyone is going to be coming down the pit lane for some Sunoco Racing fuel and some Goodyear Eagles to try and make it to the end of the Sony 500. Can anyone beat Levi Jones off the pit lane? Is the big question. That's a big question mark right now. 78 Jay Jefferson got some damage as well. You see him in the pit lane, so he has to hit someone, something. Jones has all the way down at the end of pit lane, being our pole sitter. His crew needs to do work here on pit road. He's dominated here tonight. He's led every lap. 15 of the 38 so far run. Or 15 of the 15 run. 15 to 38 in the race, and Schoen's putting on some tires. Question is, where does he leave? Off pit road. 13-19, coming fast. Schoen's with 2 tires will leave. And it's going to be the 92 off in front. Roman Fenway beats Lloyd off for second. And Lloyd will be back to third. So, second yellow of the race comes out. One of them involved Mathis Wells in the 18 his night done early on in the Sony 500. We were talking about it was not going to work. It was not going to work as they were pinching together 5 wide. There were multiple rows 5 wide, and it did not work out. As the 34 and the 32 get close together, 18 Mathis Wells down into him. Nathan Orman, look at the 18 up off the ground. 12, there's the 24. The 4, Jonathan Rains right in the middle of that. Jake Galloway, he may have found a hole through the middle of it, actually. But the 4, Jonathan Rains, comes in third in the point standings. He gets some damage, but I think Jake Galloway was able to miss that in the 11. Great job by Jake missing that as his teammate Mathis Wells wrecked hard in front of him. The 18's rear tires up off the ground just shows how hard of a hit he had. Here, watch the 18 just shove down to the 34 right. I don't know if he made contact with the 24 or what, but they're down into him, spins him up off the ground a little bit. There's rain. Jake Galloway finds a hole through the middle of it all. Oh, look at Jeff right out of control coming in. Oh, that's where Jay Jefferson got his damage. He hit the 1. Seaman barely misses in the 31 there. Great job by William to miss the spinning 78 car. That brings out our second yellow of the night. Levi Schoens, and his pit crew does the job. Schoens in first, off first. Now the 92 has a restart to deal with once again. He leads in the Sony 500 at the Alco Speedway. We will be coming back to the restart with 20 laps of racing to go in the Sony 500. Levi Schoens continues to lead in Auto Club. Out from that is Jay Jefferson, Nathan Orman, Sebastian Kukulon, Mathis Wells. 27 cars on the racetrack, 26 are under that last one being Colton Hill. Williamson the only car, 1 lap down. He's not damaged though. So, I mean, he has a fast car. The question is, will he be able to unlap himself at some point during this race? Chaser Levi Schoens leads non-chaser Roman Fenway for the restart. Chaser Daniel Lloyd in third. Chaser Derek Hamill fourth, and Alex in fifth. Griffin Lynn, Tyler Fink, Trey Rainey, Vince Vinta, Luke Rainey, the top 10. For the restart, lap number 19, back green for Schoens. Fenway stayed with him. The 13 got a pretty decent jump. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was decent. He stayed with the 92. Now 92, that 92 just looks so fast here tonight. Alexi down low, 38 car, looking for a second with Griffin Lynn pushing him. Off the corner, down the back. I mean, for Levi Schoens earlier in the season, it wasn't a walk in the park to win this race. He had to pass about 7 cars in 1 lap on the last restart. But right here, might not be a walk in the park again, because here they come. They're gaining on him. They made some adjustments probably on that pit stop. 7 is coming. Here comes Lynn. Schoens trying to block. He'll lead at halfway. That means he has led the most laps tonight. The question is, can he lead the last one? Lynn is there in the 7, looking low for the lead in turn 1. Oh, the 92 is going to try and block, but Hamill in the 32 coming. Derek Kimball's never won a Gary Cup Series race. The driver in front of him has 111. Now looking low down the backstretch. Derek Kimball and Levi Schoens. 92 back clear on the top side. But they're applying the pressure to Schoens now. 92 going to try and block. Hamill trying to get there in the 32 car. Once again looking low. I think he's there. Going to force the 92 up top 3 wide. Wyatt Walker the 10 to the bottom lane. 3 Chaser 3 wide for the first time tonight. Levi Schoens will not lead the lap. Wyatt Walker leads lap number 20. And Vince Vinta the 9-5 behind the 10. He won last race. Fenway downline the 13. A little out of control. Walker moves up now. Gets him on the Vince Vinta down the backstretch. 9-5 cars in aggressive. Look at Lynn trying to get to the bottom of the 92. Schoens though blocks that off. And now Fenway 3 wide the 13. Walker's going to block that down low. Fenway goes the inside looking for a run as they come off turn number 4. Oh, squeezing contact. Galloway Schoens. 92 is sideways there, they save it. Walker will lead again. Roman Fenway 13. Hernandez has some damage because of that contact they made with Galloway and Schoens. Surprisingly though, they all saved their cars, kept it going straight. They were 5 wide. Hernandez a chaser. Close to the points lead. Wants a great night to try and get to the points lead. He's looking on Roman Fenway for a second, and then he has a sight set on chaser Wyatt Walker once he can accomplish passing this 13. Look at Tyler Fink, forcing 3 wide. Carter Freeze and Luke Rainey rubbing. Hernandez to second. Walker continues to lead. 48 car, he's trying. He's kind of not letting each other get away. But right there, great run. Hernandez is there, shuffling behind, 5 wide. Oh, that is close and physical back there in that pack. Look at them. Tyler Fink out of line. 3 wide for the 21 driver. Hernandez up the racetrack. Fink inside the 21. Hanley with him the 23. Look at back there. They're getting so close, and Jones is coming back forward. The dominant car. 92 Levi Jones on the bottom lane. Third one down there. Now Hanley for the lead in turn number 1. TJ Hanley gonna get there. Hill lead. Jones. 3 wide. Hill grabs second back. There they go. Back there. Hung on for it right now. Looking 5 wide. 7 blocks that off. But Jones back for the lead in turn 3. Here comes Jones. 92 car. He's had a fast one tonight. But Griffin Lynn, a fast run there off turn 4. He's there. They're side by side again for the lead. Jones up top. Lynn down low. Griffin Lynn leads the lap. And Seaman right there. Third one's on the bottom lane. Trying to unlap himself in case a yellow comes out. They could at this moment. Oh, shovel to the top side. Alexi down low. 38 car. Down the back stretch. Rubbing 4 wide. For the lead comes Derek Hamill. 32 car. What an aggressive move. Chaser goes 4 wide. Here comes car freeze and Matt Godden. 5 wide. Contact at McDowell sideways. Lifts out the gas and saves it. Oh, that was an aggressive move, and Matt McDowell saved everyone from wrecking right there. Now they're still trying to go 5 wide. Derek Hamill leads the lap. Matt Godden down low. Push from Jake Gow in the 11. Jones 92 looking for some runs. He has a fast race car. Matt Godden forced highs. Jake Gow with the 11 comes low. Trey Ray behind the 11 of Galloway. Now the pack trying to get back together after the 22 had to lift to keep from wrecking. Look at the run for Alex on the top side. He's clear for second in turn number 3. Great run. Here comes Trey Ray 51 car. He has Hanley behind him now. Hanley looks 3 wide. Jonathan Raines right with teammate Wyatt Walker. They keep it straight for now. Front 2 clear and single foul. 13 to go. Derek Hamill leads. Alexi in second. And then a mixing car. Third on back. Car Joey, you mentioned, his average finish so far in this chase has been 11th. In all 4 chase races, he's finished 11th. That's not going to happen tonight. The question is, can he be the highest? He's currently the second highest, make it the third highest, as Jones gets by him down the back. Hamill with the crossover back to the lead on Legacy. They are racing aggressive, some great racing, some dangerous racing. Vince Vinta down low for third, and Levi Jones. Alex is back in line by Derek Hamill, drafting him down the straightaway to get some runs. Hamill leads again, 11 to go. Luke Rainey, the 2, up inside the top 5 to third. As Legacy for the lead. Derek Bouchard is in trouble to 20. To the apron he goes. He has slowed some of the field up. Bouchard, apron with issues. 19 of Danny Lloyd won them held up. Roman Fenway and Anthony Nez as well. Fink, Raines, McDowell trying to hang on to this lead group of cars. It's Al Legacy leading the race. 10 laps of racing to go in the Sony 500. Al Legacy leads Derek Hamill in second. Hamill now for the lead in turn 1. And now William Siemens third in the racetrack. He's now third position though. He's a lap down, remember. Third position is currently a battle between Wyatt Walker and car joining Griffin Lynn. And Seaman wants to get to the front in case a yellow comes out. We do have lap traffic as well. It's Trey Wright very slow. That's the 38's teammate. Question is, who's going to get around and who gets held up? Seaman trying to get there. Derek Hamill. And that's going to bring Wyatt Walker with him to 10. Oh, Hamill chops the nose of the third one right there. 9 to go in Auto Club. Wyatt Walker with a run for the lead into turn 1, pushing Carter Joey to 17. That's 3-4 Chaser, 3 wide. Carter Joey down low. Wyatt Walker middle. Up top, Derek Hamill. They're catching Trey Wright down the back stretch. Trey Rainey 51, Levi Jones 92 also on the bottom lane. They're pushing Carter Joey. Now Trey Rainey 4 wide for the lead. Got a little tight there, had to lift. Coming to 8 to go. Catching Trey Wright. Which lane goes, which lane doesn't? Trey Rainey to the middle lane. Looking for a way around that 34. Trey Wright, where does he go? Where doesn't he go? Carter Joey trying to get on the outside. 34 blocks that. 2 cars get away. It's Jones and Hanley. But now Rainey, he's also through. Griffin Lynn, a lot of cars in the middle and bottom lanes through. Carter Joey trying to get around. Derek Hamill, 32 is held up now. He'll get around, and no one's going to lose this draft. Comes to 7 to go. TJ Hanley clears Levi Jones to get out in front. Jones trying to get wound up on the high side, but got too high. And now Luke Ray and Griffin Lynn down low for a second. Carter Freeze as well, the 4-3 coming back. 7 to go. TJ Hanley, he won the Daytona 500. That's his last win. Looking for his second of the season in Auto Club. He's won in the Target Series before. Luke Rainey in the 2 trying to clear Griffin Lynn to move up right there. But Tyler Fink, look at that. The 2 got sidetracked by the 7. Fink is down low now, the 21. Great run. Tyler Fink, he'll move to second. Vinta trying to go for 2 in a row. Force middle 4 by Alex in the 38 car. They rub. That's for third. To the start finish line. Under 10 to go in Auto Club. That's 6. 6 laps to go. TJ Hanley, Tyler Fink first and second. Alex in third. Fink for the lead. Here he comes, Tyler Fink. Good run right there. Down the back stretch. Here's Alex. He went up. Oh! Trey Ray towards the inside wall. 51 car. He'll impact it. The question is, does the yellow come out? We are still green. He's off the racing surface. Trey Ray has impacted the inside wall, but we have stayed green. Coming to 5 laps to go in Auto Club. Yellow flag would end the race. Alex, he leads. Derek Hamill 32. Here he comes. Never got held up by the lap car. He is fast. He's looking for the lead already. Derek Hamill got a good run right there. Off the course and down the backstretch. William Seaman in the lap car still in the thick of this. Even though he can't win the race, he can still impact who wins it. Carter Friesen, is he clear? He is. He can move down right there. That 43 car, he is clear. Look at Wyatt Walker, Levi Jones, and Car Joey all nudging each other. 4 to go in Auto Club. Derek Hamill leads. Lap car behind him with William Seaman. Remember, Seaman cannot win this race. He's just fighting for positions at this point because the lap cars they might catch. Down the back stretch. He'll move up. Give the bomb to Carter Friesen, the 43 car. Friesen, a chaser, in position to try and gain the points lead back. He started the chase well. Past few races have been miserable, but he's coming back to the front now. 3 to go this time by. It's Derek Hamill in control at the front. 3 to go in Auto Club. Can Hamill hold off? He's jumping behind. Friesen, Galloway, Rainey, Jones. Bottom lane. Galloway, 11, another chaser. Also in the thick of the championship hunt. We might get force middle 3. Luke Rainey, the 2 is a nice push from Levi Jones. How about the 9-2? 4 wide. That's for second. Oh, they're sliding up. A car might be pinned. Watch for this. This could cause an accident. The third 2 has to pit the 4 as well. 2 chasers come down. 4 wide. Jake Galloway's through to the lead. 2 to go. Oh, who's got enough fuel now? 2 to go in Auto Club. Who has enough fuel to finish it? 4 miles remain. Jake Galloway, the chaser, leads. Luke Rainey has not won this season. He wants it badly to the inside. Down the backstretch. Here comes Car Joy and Wyatt Walker, 2 chasers. They're fighting for it, but the question is, who has to pit and who doesn't? Coming to the white flag, Luke Rainey yields to pit road. He slows the field down. Carter Joey, the 17, through to the front. Here comes Carter Joey. Jake Galloway outside of him. Carter Friesen as well. White flag in the air. 2 miles remain. Who makes it back around to the checkered flag first? Cars come up pit lane. 3 chasers bottom lane. Carter Joey, Wyatt Walker, and Levi Jones. Down the back, Wyatt Walker for the lead in the 10 car. Can Jones have a say? 92 car. Push from Hanley to the 3rd corner for the final time. Wyatt Walker 3 wins this season. He's going to try and make it a 4th off of turn number 4. Friesen to pit road. But Wyatt Walker saves enough fuel, and the 10 car back on track with a win, his 4th of the season. We did not expect fuel mileage to come into play, but it did. Cars at a pit. That's going to mix up the running order for sure. Wyatt Walker, the chaser, who started the chase on the right foot, has had 3 bad races, recovers with a win and a 1st place chase finish here tonight in the Sony 500. Jones should probably be the points after tonight. I believe he got as our 3rd highest chaser. Carter Joey ends up the 2nd highest chaser. Great recovery for the 17 team here tonight. It's Wyatt Walker with his 4th victory of the season. Let's go see the finish results and the point standings after chase race number 5 in the Gatorade Cup Series. Here are the finish results from the Sony 500 at the All Club Speedway. 2 caution flags during the race for 8 laps, and 12 lead changes, 9 different drivers leading laps here tonight, and fuel mileage into play at the end, and Wyatt Walker saves enough fuel, and the Chaser wins tonight in Auto Club and turns his chase hopes around. It was trending downward, but right here, a great result, gets him back up. Even though he's not in the thick of it, he still is riding some momentum right now. Carter Joey, another Chaser, needed momentum. He ends up second tonight. Great run for those two. They definitely needed it the most. TJ Henley third, and Levi Schoens from the pole led the first 19 laps of this race. He ends up inside the top 5 and 4th and takes over the points lead. And on Chase race number 5, can Schoens get it done? Jake Galloway just behind him ends up in 5th. Galloway moves up in the points as well. Vince Vinton 6th, Adam McDowell 7th, Griffin Lane 8th, Matt Godin and Anthony Hernandez are the drivers inside the top 10. Those were the only cars that did not come down the pit lane. Or in fact, I think only 9 did not come down, because Anthony Hernandez was off pace 7 seconds back. So I believe only 9 cars did not come down the pit lane here tonight. But inside the top 10, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chasers inside the top 10. You look, Carter Friesen 11th is another chaser, and you look, Anton Charles Bois 16th is a chaser. Danny Lloyd is a chaser at 19th. How about William Seaman too? We talked about him kind of riding around a lap down with that lead pack. We mentioned he should start trying to get spots. Well, since drivers are coming down the pit lane, he passed them. He ends up 20th. Not too bad for the 31 driver here tonight. As you looked at other chasers, Derek Hamill 21st, Jonathan Rains 22nd. And then after Jonathan Rains, a huge dry spell of chasers. 10 of our 12 chasers finished inside the top 22 here tonight. The only chasers that did not finish there, Samet Oskin in 40th and Riley Sampson 42nd, both out from the first incident of the race, as 26 cars finished the race running 27th on down, out from damages or mechanical issues. The right side are the point standings, and Levi Schoens is on top of the chase standings by 5 points over Jake Galloway, who is now up to second. A tie for third is between Carter Friesen and Anthony Hernandez, and a tie for 5th between Riley Sampson and Jonathan Rains. They're all still pretty close to the points lead. I mean, from Schoens down to Rains and Sampson are tied. That's 8 points. And then the next ones behind those drivers are Anton Charles Bois with 32 points. So he's 12 points back. He is over a full race back. So he's going to have to hope that, you know, next race could be an interesting one. It's a road course in the Chase. We've never had that. What's going to happen? That's what we have to figure out. What's going to happen during this next race that might be different from what we've seen in the past. But Chase race number 6, definitely going to be an interesting race for sure. We stay on the West Coast. We go to the very, very new racetrack out in Denver. We raced on the oval earlier in the season. We're now going to the road course, the Nationwide 300 road course racing in the Gatorade Cup Series season number 9 Chase. I will see you guys then.